Hey everyone, this is Jeff from the Overwatch development team, here with another dev update for you. This one is less of an update and more of a thank you, to be honest. As many of you know by now, we've announced the date that we're shutting down our closed beta. That date is going to be April 25th. And I just wanted to express a sincere thanks on behalf of the development team and everyone here at Blizzard for how much you all have contributed to making Overwatch great and really getting it ready for the launch. As you guys know, it's been a very long journey. There's been a lot of awesome discussion along the way, ways to make the game better. I hope that you've really seen and felt how much we've integrated your feedback into the game. Obviously, all of us that work here at Blizzard pour our heart and soul into everything that we do. We're really passionate about making games. We're really passionate about creating fun experiences for people. But it's been just simply amazing how much you guys have contributed to the project as well. You had so many really brilliant ideas. You had a lot of tactical, insightful design feedback to help make the game better. And I know this is going to sound, ridiculous, but the sheer amount that you guys played allowed us to gather so much data and statistics. Not only were we looking at our infrastructure and how the game was running, but we were really studying how people played and getting information that went beyond anecdotal from people. So when we heard, this certain hero might be overpowered or underpowered, or this particular map had issues, you guys were actually proving out statistically to us whether that was true or not. And that was super, super helpful. I also want to use this as an opportunity to kind of share with you guys what mode we're going into now with the project. It's going to be a little bit different. So I think people are very used to us doing very quick, fast iteration on the game. And we're big believers in iteration. We've always done that. If you look at our other projects across Blizzard, it's something that we're big believers in. We're never shy about updating our games or making, big or small changes to games. But right now, to sort of segue us into the open beta, which is coming up, it's starting on May 3rd if you've pre-ordered or pre-purchased, and then it will start on May 5th for everybody. We really need to get the game in a more stable place. So we're going to be doing fewer radical changes, and you won't see them happening at quite the same frequency over the next few weeks. That will get us stabilized for the upcoming open beta and also for launch. So I think you're going to see a little bit more of a stability, bug fix, focus on infrastructure period happen to the game throughout launch. But I want everyone to rest assured that we'll get back to updating the game, adding new cool and fun features to the game shortly after launch. In fact, we're already working on some post-launch features, and to give you, a small peek into some of the stuff that's coming down the line, some of the most immediate stuff we want to look into is more competitive mode changes, iterations, features that aren't even there yet. That's something we're very excited about. So that's one of the first post-launch updates that you'll see. We have some cool plans for spectator mode as well. But it goes well beyond that. We've talked about releasing new maps and new heroes and having them, when they come out for this game, being free. And that's something we're already exploring, already playing with, and also post-launch will come out. We don't have an exact idea of the frequency that updates are going to come. We hope that they will be more frequent than less frequent. But we're going to get a feel after the game is live for, what's the right pace that is correct for the game, that's keeping the game new and fresh, making sure things aren't getting stale, versus constantly disruptive where players don't really feel like, the game has any stability behind it. But that's what's on the near horizon. We really appreciate everything you guys have done for us by helping us beta test the game. For those of you who were not fortunate enough to make it in the beta, I want to thank you as well. Your commentary, your interest, your passion, sort of all of your ideas that you've been expressing as well. We've been listening to you too, and we really appreciate your time and effort. We hope that the open beta provides you, a lot of time to really get a feel for the game, and we hope you fall in love with it as much as we've fallen in love with it. And we really look forward to not only the open beta, but the launch with all of you guys. So thank you. It's been a great beta. We'll keep running it through the 25th, but after that, it's on to launch and the next chapter. Thanks, everybody.